Sorry, guys, we were a little late. There were some technical difficulties because the gentleman who's joining us, he's actually in a small town called Krishnagiri, and apparently there were some network issues. But welcome to one more episode of XBHP Think Talks. And today we have a person that a lot of people want to dream of being like him. A lot of people dream of being superstars. A lot of people want to be very rich, very famous. But if there was a one wish, just one wish that you were granted, that what would you want to be when you are, let's say, in your early 80s or when you're old? What is that would you wish for? So I know what I would wish for. I would wish for good health. I would wish for that I can actually keep riding motorcycles, and not just motorcycles. That I can do long distance touring. I can ride heavy bikes. I can ride super bikes. I can do yoga. I can do splits, and I can do cycling. I can do all those things that I'm able to do right now in my youth. That is one thing which everyone should wish for, because if you are able to do that, then you are set for life. You're doing the right things, and basically, health is wealth. That is what they say. So without further ado, because we're already late, let me get Dr. Nandakumar, all the way from Krishnagiri in South India, to our show. So here we go. Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Sir,
Good afternoon.
yes, I hope you can hear us, and thank you so much, sir, for coming online. And I know that it's getting really hot over there in South India. And behind you, we can see a lot of your motorcycles. We are very enticed. But for us, you are my idol. For me, you are my idol. So before we go ahead, I want to show people a couple of pictures of me and you. So here is this one. When we were going around Indian 0 to 100 motorcycles, I rode your Bandit. This is in Krishnagiri at your farm. And I must admit that, Touchwood, you're looking so young. You're looking so energetic as always in this photo and in the video right now. And then this is me with you in the time, in Road Trip United in 2018. And as always,
Yeah.
again, you always infuse these kind of meets, whenever we meet with a lot of energy. And all around you are young people. They are so motivated by you. They're motivated by your energy. They want to know your secret, that how come at this age, sir, you are able to do all these things? What is that we should do to, to be able to do the things you are able to do at your age? So to start with, can I ask you to please introduce yourself, starting with your name and your age, most importantly?
People who have not seen me so far, I'm Dr. Nandakumar. I'm Dr. Nandakumar. Age 82 years now. I'm 82 now. I'm a anesthesiologist by profession, and I'm a passionate biker and a fitness freak, and whatever it is to do with two-wheelers, I just love my bike. I love my passion. See, people know me more for my bikes and rather than my profession. So I feel that I am proud to be a XPHPN, to be associated with the XPHP for the nearly past 10 years. I think the first time we met was in Chennai for a ride. I rode from here, from Kishnagiri, with my wheel wanderers friend, and I met you there the first time. So that meeting has grown over the years, and it has been a wonderful time with you all, Sunny.
Well, sir, I hope that, sincerely hope that we see you as a centenarian, and, just 18 years more to go. And after that also as well, I want to see you keep riding and, keep inspiring us. And yes, sir. So can I, in these times, the role of a doctor, especially in the coronavirus, is more prominent. People have started treating doctors as gods, as the people who can save them. So can you advise, being a doctor to start with, all the young people, everyone who's watching, what have you seen in these 82 years, anything like this ever? And what do you think will happen?
No, Sunny, this is the first time I have been stuck in my house for more than 1 month without riding my bike and all that. And I feel, though it is a bit difficult for us to follow the guidelines, but it is very essential for us to get over this. So, my advice to the younger generation is follow whatever the government is asking you to do to the letter. See, I know it is difficult for me, seeing my bike every day and not being able to ride. But being a doctor by profession, I feel that we need our younger generation and the whole generation has to be educated more regarding this. See, I see people, the health workers and doctors are the main hosts, which is keeping away from death and all that. But we don't seem to understand the basic thing which the government is saying and the basic thing which the doctors are saying. Stay home, stay home, stay home. And another thing is we have to have more uh, checking for coronavirus and think we have to do that. Yes, Sunny.
Uh, yes, sir. So that is very simple. So that's why people think that ignoring these kind of things is okay, unless until they get the virus and bad things starts happening, and their whole society goes into quarantine. A row of houses go into quarantine. But sir, tell me something that the people who are most susceptible are either very young children below aged 5, and or old people like yourself. Now, I have seen
Yeah,
you do a lot of cycling. Are you
yeah.
afraid that, I mean, touch wood, it shouldn't happen? Are you afraid about yourself, and especially about other people who are not as fit as you and who are around your age? So what do you think about that? And sir, there is one more thing. There is someone who's pressing a button again and again on the phone. I don't know what is happening. So there is some noise coming. So I think Arit is doing that.
Now, what happened? The screen goes a bit dull,
Oh,
Sunny, in between.
so what you can do is you can just put the phone. This is okay. This is fine, sir. This is you can
Yeah,
leave it dull. That is fine. Yeah. Or yes, sir.
okay.
So back to the question, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, uh, see, the reason why I'm at this age, I'm able to do my cycling, biking, and yoga and all that. I started at an early stage in my school days. See, see, uh, see the Sunny, see
Yes, sir.
the for my two-wheelers. I should thank my father by giving me a rally bicycle when I was around 10 years old. So that was
Yes,
what
sir.
started me on my two-wheelers. So, see, as a doctor, I advise all patients that you should not smoke, you should not drink, and you should do exercise and all that. But 99% of us who advise, we don't follow the advice. So, what I say is, if you want to keep fit like me, you should start an early age. And I don't mean even it is 10 years, even if it is 40, you should start your fitness program. You should do walking daily. At least what I say to the people whom I meet, to my patients and all that, say you have 24 hours in a day. At least you should spend 1 hour for yourself. That is the basic thing which has kept me going all these days. Yes, Sunny?
Sir, it is easier said than done because I think when we are young, we feel that nothing can go wrong with our body, and we just we are very busy in earning money, creating content these days, and sitting in one place and not worrying about our body at all, like as if it will remain the same when we are old. But
Yeah,
they also say that age is just a number. So I think yes, everything is number. Like everything in the universe can be measured in numbers, but doesn't mean
yeah,
that you like you rightly said. After this, sir, we would like to figure out a fitness regime that other
yeah.
people, young people, can start following, even if they're touching 40, so that they can live
Okay,
up, live to your age and do this. What I'm going to show you, so show the people on the screen right now. So this is
okay.
Dr. Nandakumar. how many of you guys watching this video can do this? And he does not only do this, but he does many other things. He'll probably show us live. So, sir, I'm going to now show some pictures to you of your childhood. Very quickly,
Yeah.
can you tell us about each of the photos? So I'll start with the first one. This one.
Oh, this is my Triumph Thunderbird 650cc. I had it in 1970. So I bought the vehicle for 900 rupees. Sorry,
Oh,
2,900 rupees. So I got
okay.
it. The magneto was not working. So I got it done at Bangalore, and I rode the bike to Chennai to get repainted, and I did some alteration. This is in 70s, 1970s.
Okay. So next one is this.
This is my Royal Enfield Penta Plus. I don't know how many of the younger generation or the older generation remember about this. This is a 175cc engine with the gears in the foot. So
This thing.
it all
Wow.
this is uh, this is also somewhere in 70s only.
Okay. And this is the same bike, the first one.
This is the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. And this one, sir. This is what age? How old were you in this one?
This is the Lambretta 1961 model, which I bought it in Chennai and I rode it back here to Krishnagiri. I had it for nearly 3-4 years. Then ultimately I sold it. And the painting and all that, I've done it myself. You see the footstep on the mudguard that was actually designed by me.
So how old are you in this photo?
Somewhere I'll be around. That was in 69, so 70. I would have been around 35 to 40. I'll be around 40, I think.
My God. Yeah. Oh. And then this one. This looks amazing. Where are you? You're in the middle.
These are my. Yeah, I am in the middle. These are my mechanics and painter. So they are all grown up now. The painter, one of Mr. Dhanasingh, is no more, but his children are there. So they were looking after my painting and all that. And whatever the painting I used to do all the work at home, take it there and get the painting done. So all the designing is all by myself.
And this one is interesting.
This is Royal Enfield. This is around 74, 75 model. I have altered everything. I got a fairing. That is a fairing for Audi 350. Audi 350. And the alteration, everything was done at Krishnagiri. I never, the painting, everything is done at Krishnagiri because I have very good people who are very good painters and who are very good mechanics and very good tinkering job there.
Right, sir. And this.
This is the same thing, Triumph. The Triumph Thunderbird, it's the original thing.
Right. And same. And what about this one?
This is Excel. This is in. It's
I can see the Marlboro machine. This is a race edition.
Yeah, the expansion chamber and all that. Yeah, I got it painted. See, the whole thing was done here at Krishnagiri. Even at that time, I had alloy wheels in my Excel.
That's beautifully done, sir. And Charisma, the evergreen Charisma.
Okay. This is my Charisma. Actually, this was my first Charisma, and the bottom fairing and all that I got fabricated at Chennai. The painting was done here, and I had been to the Red Cross Society for meeting at Kanyakumari. From Krishnagiri to Kanyakumari, I took about 8.5 hours in between stop at one place. That was at Karur.
Wow. And sir, these are some of your pictures, I think more recent pictures in the last few years. And so this is, when was this your garage? What year is this?
Yeah, this is actually my sit out outside. It has been converted
Yes.
to a garage for me. So
Right.
all my vehicles are there.
Right. And sir, this one. So tell us, sir, about your love with the Bandit, because this is a very heavy motorcycle. So how you
Yes,
able to ride
yes.
this?
This was a real surprise gift from my son and daughter when I was for my 75th birthday, Sunny. So I didn't
Wow.
know that I was getting a bike, and left to my own discretion, I don't think I'd have bought it. But it has been being a surprise gift, and it was on my birthday. Actually, they shifted it from the showroom in uh, what do you call uh,
Bangalore, I think.
yeah. So see,
Okay.
it is 250. This was my first super bike, but I've ridden 650 cc and all that. But this was my first super bike. With I from the first thing I did when I got this bike was I had to go to the showroom and I had to sit on the bike and feel if I can reach both my feet on the ground. But I was not
Right.
able to do it. But I got the seat lowered. It has got two settings in the bike, no? So you got a 820
Yes.
and 800
Yes.
setting. So I got the setting to
Okay.
800. Then the other thing I tried was putting it on the center stand. This is the only super bike which has got a center stand, Sunny. So
Yes.
looping your chain and all that, so it's very easy for me. So I am 55 kgs, that is around 250 kgs. So it took me for some time from riding
Yes,
it
sir.
from Chennai to Bangalore to Krishnagiri. It took me a lot of courage and effort. But once I got used to it, I just it's a beautiful bike which I'm still riding. So I'm just waiting for
Yes,
the
sir.
lockout to be lifted so I can do my
Yes,
riding
sir.
again.
Sir, now I would like you to, if you can show us your garage very briefly, and you can
Yeah.
also show us a very basic, regime, or things which you can do, which most of the young people
Okay.
cannot do, like splits
Okay.
and your yoga routine. Maybe in 2-3 minutes you can show us that.
Okay. I'll put my mega yoga
Sure, sir.
mat down
Absolutely.
and I'll do
Over to
that
you.
thing. Okay. Oh, okay.
Wow. So, guys, now, by the way, this is his grandson who's handling the phone, and there is an age difference of around 70 years between him and Arit. Oh, I cannot do that. This is like very good flexibility. This is, my God. So, a mat is all you need to essentially, combat all the stress and the sedentary lifestyle. Trust me. I mean, oh my God. Try this today, guys, and let's see if you can do this. Wow. This is an amazing backdrop. Looking at those motorcycles and sir doing this. I mean, this is best of both worlds. Health and motorcycling, they go hand in hand. There is a study which shows that motorcycling keeps you younger. I don't think that's true, because this is what keeps you younger, so that you can do motorcycling for even when you're old. No, 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 no. Definitely, I cannot do this. Oh my God. And the best part is that you can do all these things in the lockdown right now. I mean, you just need a room. Yes, most of us cannot get our bikes like this, but definitely you can do this in your room. And I'll let you a secret out that wearing the either biker tee helps you do all these things, magical things. So get yours today. Anyway, that was a joke, but Yeah, it's great to see him. Oh my God, the push-up start. Oh no. Oh, I would be out like I would be lying down tired if I was doing this. Well, I mean, in his age, definitely. That's the way you should be, guys, when you are 82 years old. That's the way you should be. Wow, sir. Oh,
Uh, Sunny,
yes,
that is
sir.
some of the things which I do regularly, but it takes me nearly 45 minutes to do the whole thing. But some of the things
Wow.
which I do yearly, I'm not demonstrated.
So, sir, you do this 45 minutes every day
Yeah, after my walk or cycling.
after your walk.
Yeah,
Also, the walk is additional.
I yeah. Morning I do around 8 kilometers. That is about 5 miles. So it comes to 10,000 steps.
Wow, sir, the problem is that young people, how can we inspire ourselves to realize how important health is? Because we don't see our future, we don't realize that we will also get old one day. So, what is that? How do we get ourselves motivated?
See, in my bandit at the number plate, rear number plate, people used to ask me whenever I rode my bandit, say, how are you going to do? How are you riding this at this age? It's such a heavy bike and all that. I usually tell them, just go and see the proverb at the number plate. It says, it's not age, it's attitude. What keeps you
Mhm.
going? Sorry. See, if you feel that you're too old to do anything, you're old. But I feel age is not, it's just a number. And people tell me in the Vaikalam, I'm sorry, I'm talking in Tamil. So why are you riding at this age? Don't ride after becoming old. I said, I'll become old if I stop riding. So that has been my motto for the past nearly 30, 40 years.
Wow, sir. So, I really have no words because that is what. And sir, what about diet? Is there a specific diet you used to follow from your young age?
No, no, Sunny. I'm a poor eater by nature. I take idlis means about 3 idlis or two dosa or two chapatis. That's it in the morning breakfast. And afternoon lunch, I take a little bit of rice and curry and curd. Night, usually it is chapati. That is the only thing. I'm a teetotaler. I don't have any habit except my passion for bikes, and that is one of the, what shall I say, uh, my uh, 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 I don't get the correct word for that.
No, sir. We
So
understand, sir. Your actions speak louder than words. But
yeah,
sir, is there specific food that you avoid? I don't know because like some kind of meat, spices, or to keep that cholesterol in check. Because there are a lot of things which all of a sudden come and they give a lot of people heart attack. They give a lot of people stroke. So I was reading the other day that the biggest killers, the top 10 killers in the world, according to WHO, is ischemic heart attack, and
yeah,
stroke, which are stress related
yeah,
diseases. So
yeah.
and that is one question. The other question is that that is you take care of your body, but what about your mind? Like how do you keep your mind calm and composed?
See, I'll come to the last question first, Sunny. See, I try to uh, avoid confrontations with anybody, and I try to get into an argument with anybody. So I live a contented life. I'm not bothered. I'm happy with what I have got today. I'm not worried about seeing people who are higher up than me. But I always look at people who are below me, and I am happy that I am much better off than them. But see, in this world now, it's just after positions, buying things and all that. Uh, I'm very contented in my life, Sunny. That is one of the reasons I don't have any. See, once my son came home from after finishing his degree, I handed over my land and all that to him. He is looking after it. I don't interfere in that. And I try to not to advise too many patient, my people and all that. See, each one have got their own look about life. So I'll have a different look towards certain things. You'll have a different look towards things. So you cannot convince any person to do things according to your thing. So I try to avoid all the things, Sunny. And regarding the heart
Yes, sir.
attack and stroke, the main reason for heart attack is smoking and being not doing any. You do in the office 24 hours. You're in the office. You don't do any work or anything else. So these are the main for stroke, and the thing is smoking and being not doing any exercise and overweight. So that's one of the reasons why even younger people nowadays. And I say add another cause for this. It's the tension at work, tension at your family and all that. You have to get over all these things, Sunny. Once you get over all these things, I think, see, and when I was doing my medicine and all that, when I came into general practice, I used to see people one day in 50s, 60s going for heart attack and hypertension. Now people who are 30, who are actually fit, they don't smoke, they don't drink. But what the reason? Tension and worries. So these are the three things which you have to avoid in life. Yes, Sunny.
Sir, if I ask you, if I tell you that I
Yeah,
only have 20 minutes in a day that I can give to exercise, how
yeah,
can I spend those 20 minutes very briefly? Because there are different kind of exercises. There's cardio, there is stretching like yoga, there is maybe meditation, or a mix of that, like that is yoga or strength exercise. What do you think? Because people today, their absolutely lowest priority is taking care of their body. That is their absolute lowest priority, unfortunately. And I also, I only used to do 5-6 minutes yoga on my long rides, especially when I'm riding super bikes. But this is not enough, because if I have to reach your age, I'm speaking on behalf of everyone here, that they should give more
yeah.
time. But can we break up our day? Like, let's say, work for 3 hours, do something for 5 minutes, non-stop for 10 minutes, then work for 3 hours and do non-stop for 10 minutes. Is there a regime that we can, probably offline make and, give to all the people out there?
Now, one of the reasons I advocate is it's even if you do half hour of your usual routine, but the day-to-day things which you're doing, like you're
Yes.
going to the office, which is nearby, you do it by walk. Don't take your cycle or don't go by your bike. And you have to climb up about say 10 flights of stairs to reach your office. You say don't take the elevator, take the uh, staircase and do the thing. And you go to the market, you buy things, you carry the things in your hand. That is doing a weightlifting. So these are the things which add up to your day-to-day activities. See, usually what I do is I do according to the pulse oriented exercise. That is 220 minus your age should be your target at the end of
Okay.
your exercise and all that. And another thing they advocate nowadays is 10,000 steps regime for a day to keep healthy. So these are the things
Okay.
which and another thing about this cardio, exercise, stretching, and uh, power. So I feel all three things are interconnected. All things are important. So you might have cardio and all that. See, you can see bodybuilders. They have huge muscle and all that. But ask them to do stretching, they will not be able to do it. So on the same thing,
Yes.
see marathon runners, they are underweight, they are very lean, they are able to do marathon in 2 hours, 2.5 hours. At the same time, you take 100 meters thing, they can only do short distance, it needs more power. So I feel all the three things are important. That's what I do. I got my own home gym. I do that. See, without those home gym and all that, I don't think I'll be able to ride my Bandit and put it on stand or put it whatever I do. I feel all the things are important. All the three things are important, Sunny. And
Yes, sir.
I feel people after a certain stage or come to a certain level, they don't try to improve. So that's my see when I go for a walking or when I jog, if I see somebody who's going in front of me is walking a bit fast, I try to overtake him. I want to actually overtake him and do a better thing. But most of the things I see while I go for a walk or run or anything like that, people just talk about politics or talk about something else and just like jaywalking. It's okay, but I don't think it's going to do any cardio uh, exercise and all that. That's one thing. See, I don't know, Sunny, when I had posted my
Yes,
thing
sir.
on HPHP. This was in February this year. I went to US
Wow.
to see my daughter. So I did a
Oh,
half a marathon walk. So this was the thing I got. I did the half marathon, that is 13.1 miles in 3 hours,
oh,
35 minutes. So these are the things
wow.
which, see, these are the things which motivate you, motivate your younger generation, and all that. So I'm, see, actually, both my daughter and myself, we finished together. So she's around 40,
Wow.
44. So these are the things
Oh,
which you have to pay more attention, Sunny, in life. See, money you
wow, sir.
can earn
Amazing.
anytime, uh,
Amazing, sir.
but health is wealth, as you say. Look
Health is
after your
wealth.
body, where else are you going to live, Sunny?
Yeah, sir, I mean, I will try to do whatever you're saying, and I hope other people are also, really listening this out, hearing this out, because it is not the number of Instagram followers or YouTube followers or that you should go after. It is about how healthy you are. The older you get, the better you should be. Now, sir,
Yeah,
there is a question which a gentleman has asked us on YouTube. He's saying that,
yeah.
at the age of 82, do you have any regrets? And if you get an opportunity to go back in time, what is that one thing you will change?
Uh, I would have been happy if my wife was with me, Sunny.
Mm,
She has
yes,
been
sir.
the motivating factor for me, and in afterlife, I hope I'll have another person like my wife with me, and I would like to be a biker, not only in this earth, the future when I pass away from this, I still want to be a biker.
So
Yes,
that
sir.
is that is. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing this very private and emotional thing, with us. We really appreciate it. And sir, but you should know that you are inspiring a lot of people knowingly and unknowingly. And even one person on this planet, after seeing you, after knowing you, gets into fitness and changes ways of his life, it would be really worth it. We don't need medicines to save us. We need our own selves to be actually taking care of our bodies. Preemptive
Yeah,
approach rather than precaution. After you do get some disease. So there is a saying, sir, which I had learned, uh, that disease becomes a disease when you don't take care of it. So that
yeah,
is something I still remember. It's in my head, stuck in my head.
yeah,
But sir, last question I want to have is that if you were given an opportunity to ride anywhere in the world,
yeah, yeah.
where would you choose? And there is another question, that one of the secrets of your fitness, is it the place that you live, because I have been to your farm. I have been to Krishnagiri, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is so serene, so calm. The farm, the horses over there, the animals, I'm sure that played a lot of part in keeping you healthy, because most
Yeah.
of us don't have access to that in urban areas. So what do you have to say about that, sir?
Uh, I'm proud to say, Sunny, that Krishnagiri is a wonderful place to live. It's nearby to Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore, Pondicherry. It is in the center of two national highways. And as you know, Sunny, my son is a BSc Agriculture graduate, and all the credit goes to him for the farm which we are having, which we have used to visit sometime. And he is not into motorcycles and all that. He is into horses. So he has seen those horses at my place and all that. So
Yes, sir.
Krishnagiri got a good climate also. It's neither too hot or not too cold, and you don't get any tsunami or no earthquake. And I'm proud to say this is the only district in Krishnagiri, and except Pudukkottai and this Krishnagiri, we are free from corona. So the credit should go to the people of
Yes, sir.
Krishnagiri. Yes, Sunny.
Yes. So, sir,
Ah,
I just want to thank you so much, and it has been a very insightful talk, and hopefully, I will see you along with the XBSP core team later this year, maybe on another road trip. And is there anything else, sir, you want to say before we close the session?
yes, Sunny. It's been a. I should first of all thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on live, interact, and my wishes to Sunil Gupta, Sunil Goswami, and Manan, and your previous uh, 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 uh,
Yes, sir. Everyone, sir. I'll pass on the message to everyone. Yes, sir.
Avinash, Manan,
Yes.
and all that. Please convey them my regards and best wishes to them, and to the XPHP fraternity. The XPHP has been a great boon to the bikers of India. It's not only about
Thank you, sir.
the bikes, and it's not only about travel and all that. It's one of the forums where you get to see beautiful places which you have visited and which we are able to see through your eyes and your photograph. And it's been a great pleasure being associated with the XPHP for the past nearly 10 years. I'm very proud to be XPHP and Sunny.
So thank you so much, and I would try to live up to your expectations, both with regards to XBHP and both with regards to the lessons which you have taught me personally of being fit. Let us see till how much I can do. So thank you so much, sir, and thank you everyone, guys, whoever is watching. And I hope that this has been a very special session along with Dr. Nandakumar, and we should definitely listen to him because not only is experienced, but he walks the talk. He is an example unto himself. This is how you should be when you are 82 years old. Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir. Thank you. Bye.